Hello friends, welcome to my music discovery journey where I catch up on all the music I've missed out on over the years due to life being very overwhelming for us all. I am furthering my journey down the sleeptoken rabbit hole and it is good. It's intriguing, it's sad, it's frustrating. I'm feeling a lot of emotions other than just those, and I am hoping there's a way out the vessel, but it's feeling less so. We just listened to Alkaline, or it's actually a couple of weeks ago that I actually listened to that one now, and something's changing. That was what the lyrics started off with. Every once in a while something changes and she's changing me. The video had him controlling other people, but was he also being controlled by her? Talking about this ethereal being, she's not acid nor alkaline, perfectly misaligned. He's caught up in her design. He's absolutely under her spell. Someone mentioned something about spider in the comments, and I'm not 100% sure of the significance of that, but the fact that there was some sort of spider being in the video, I didn't notice that on my first watch or my reaction, but someone mentioned that or hinted at it, so I'll be thinking about that. But for now, we are moving on to distraction. Now, I'm back to filming these daily for Patreon, so if you do want to see the rest of my content, you are able to join Patreon as a VIP member, but please don't panic. If you can't afford that, that's completely fine, because all of the content will be coming to YouTube. It's not Patreon exclusive, it's just Patreon early access. Just in terms of spacing them out for YouTube and giving everyone something to look forward to every week. That's my reasoning. Distraction then. Let's check it out, shall we? It is a visualizer this time, and it's 4 minutes 22. Let's make sure it's absolutely at the start. I don't know why I can't. Okay, there we go. It's on loud. Let's go for it. Oh, we're very low here. 7284 meters. That was a nice detail. Okay. Oh my. Oh. Oh, that's how it started, I think. Fading out. Gosh, that is heartbreaking. But he's accepted that he's so deep. Even if he tried, he can't seem to get out of this. There's no way. He's too far gone. He's lost so much of himself. He's broken. Ah, jeez. There were a few songs scattered through that seemed to give a bit of hope for Vessel's escape from this seemingly toxic situation. But the last two, I mean, the last one, he's like well under her spell. Something has changed again, but it's that she has a hold on him, whoever she is. I mean, I'm guessing we're talking about sleep, but I'm not 100% sure. Something has a hold on him. Something's changed him. He's lost himself. He is this new being. He seemed quite confident in the last one. This one, he seems sad about it, I think. Sort of. He's trying to justify, again, that she's like nothing I've ever seen before, nothing I've ever experienced. And this is why it's so captivating for him. He can't shake it. Nothing, no one is going to make him feel like this. Which is probably a good thing, honestly, if it's so toxic. But when it's good, it's good. That's what a lot of people say in toxic relationships. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's awful. It's heart-breaking, gut-wrenching. Gives you this disgusting pit of your stomach dread every day, wondering whether it's going to be a good day, holding on for hope for the little nuggets of good that you get. I've been there. I've shared my stories along the way, and it's horrible seeing other people in that situation. You can't seem to help them until they can do it themselves or make a move themselves. Or depending on the situation, the other person forces a stop. Otherwise it can go on for years. And I feel sad about that people spend a lot of their lives pining for someone that doesn't feel the same way as they do. It is sad. Let's break it down then. Let's go through it again. It was beautiful in terms of sound, audio. It was beautiful in terms of lyrics. It was quite a peaceful one. It did have a bit of a heavier bit towards the end with the drums and the guitars coming in. But the piano, I love a bit of piano. I love that there are quite a few piano songs in the Sleep Token library. And it has that somber feel to it. But this feels quite like an acceptance kind of song. He's deeper in the spell, under with the visualizers, it's cool because it gives a depth, I think, under the below surface, and that was saying over 7,000 meters. That's a very long way down. We also had some shots of jellyfish. I've said before, we've all kind of discussed this before, but the jellyfish kind of symbolize a very beautiful but deadly creature, and that can be likened to Vessel's worship towards sleep, or Vessel's fascination with sleep being this beautiful, most high being that he has never experienced before. It's not like anything else, but it's also got a deadly sting to it. Really, really cool. There might be more bits of symbolism for that, but for sure that feels like quite a striking, obvious one. Strikingly. Without the lyrics, without the vocals, that little detail, it sounds, and we'll listen to it again, it sounds quite sort of sinister when you think about the lower notes, but then it has the higher detail, dun 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 dun. I can't replicate that, but what I'm trying to say is it articulates to me the dark side, the bad, with the lighter, the good, the little nuggets of positive things that happen or feel that they feel. That feels to me like that being articulated with sound, and also that there are more lower notes than the higher nuggets. That feels quite relevant in the ratio of good to bad, or bad to good. There's more bad than good, but there are tiny little elements of hope or good thoughts, perhaps, that Vessel has. But deep down, he does know that this isn't good for him, it seems. But he's still. And I felt that this in my situations where main situation that I was in, where you know it's bad, and you're almost looking from the outside in, saying, "What are you doing?" But you're also kind of saying, "I know, bummer, isn't it?" But we don't always realize that we could get out of this situation. But that also means saying goodbye to something, closing a chapter. And closure is a very difficult thing to process or initiate when you don't want to do that. There are powerful overriding thoughts that prevent you from that. And it's frustrating looking back, because I wish I'd done it sooner. Other people wish they'd done it sooner. But unless you're in that situation, it's not that straightforward, basically, sadly. So his vocals are really satisfying. Every song, they're just perfect. They really fit and complement the audio. The lyrics say, "Oh, and I know, I can tell I'm falling further again." No shit, Sherlock. But I won't turn away. It's far too late for me. So he knows, like we said, he's acknowledging that he is falling again deep. The dark side is consuming him, but he won't turn away. And he's almost saying he can't turn away. He physically can't, mentally can't, because he's accepting that it's far too late for me. He's acknowledging that and telling himself he cannot. And almost as though he wants that to be the case, perhaps. I really love the echoes. Is that classed as reverb for this? Either way, the echoes with the vocal, it feels lonely. He is so infatuated with something that doesn't reciprocate those feelings, or it doesn't mirror what he's feeling or doing. And so that can feel extremely lonely. It's saying it's too late for me because I'm broken into fractions. He's broken, he's weak, he doesn't have the strength at this point to fight, to break out of it. And so he's just accepting defeat, accepting his fate. And that's hard. It also says, oh, and I am driven to distraction. I'm being distracted by a hair on my mouth. I think it's got lip. Driven to distraction. I almost forgot the name of this song. This track is called Distraction. And he's heavily distracted by this entity. He can't think of anything else. Everything he talks about, everything he thinks about, everything he dreams about is to do with this entity. And that's going to be very hard when you're trying to break free from something, because you are so far gone, you literally cannot. And doesn't seem to be any help in distracting him a different way from the distraction, from the things that are taking over his thoughts and feelings. So that's also quite sad, and it sounds sad as well. It sounds quite somber. Kind of feels quite peaceful here. Perhaps the acceptance is more, he's at peace with it at this moment. It feels like he does go through the motions of the stages of grief or breaking away, or whatever this situation is, where there is anger. Anger is definitely one of the things that are involved. I can't even remember what the stages are, but there's kind of like this pleading, and then it's like, oh, F you then, I don't need this, and then like, oh, please again, and kind of like, oh, I love you. These weird switchings of emotions and thoughts and feelings because of the desperation and the situation, the nature of the situation, it's quite apparent that there are different thoughts and feelings with some of the different tracks. I really like that variation, but it also, yeah, it does make you feel frustrated for him and wishing that he could just make a choice and stick with it. But it's, again, it's not that simple. And he's clearly distracted. So, yeah. It does feel kind of calm here. It gets bigger, it grows in that second chorus. I swear she's not like any other. No, something much more than I could ask for. He got a lot more than he was expecting in this deal. But he's reiterating she's not like any other. She is different to everything I've ever experienced. That same sentiment has kind of been apparent throughout this whole journey. And that is why he doesn't seem to have the strength to break away, because he's still intrigued. He's still holding on. There is hope that we can go back to a good place. But then it also says, it's too late for me. And the vocals are quite distorted there. It's nice with some of the echoes again and repeating of things. The bit where it's like, it's too late for me, it almost feels dreamlike. Everything's kind of blurry. His mind is completely melting, falling apart, because it's consumed by these thoughts and feelings about this entity. And that is quite powerful. It's almost warping his mind, and that is articulated with those vocals there. Quite interesting and nicely done. Nice detail there. Then we have it's more or less repetitive of the chorus, but there is an extra bit in here, so it's just an extra bit there with each and every interaction, because I'm broken into fractions, oh, and I'm driven to distraction. That was the repeat with each and every interaction. Every single time he interacts with sleep, even every thought, it's consuming him. It's helping him to fall deeper and deeper and deeper. It's pushing it further that way than not. I guess the more you interact with someone, the less chance you are of pulling away from that, because they can twist it. They can make you feel certain ways, they can manipulate you, they can gaslight you, they can do all sorts of things to consume you. So again, can help with it feeling too far gone, for sure. I like this. So it's still kind of peaceful, but it is building a bit more. It's a little bit more, it has a bit more depth to it, I would say. It's not heavier, but it's got a bit more depth to it. It sounds a bit different to how it was a bit more calmer at the start, but it's not crazy heavy. It's too late for me, repeating over and over. Again, it's that acceptance, acknowledging it's too late. It's repeating that, and it repeats that till the end, actually. He's just repeating a little bit of the chorus in saying, I am driven to distraction. And then it's just, it's too late for me. It's too late. Just repeated. And really much to add to that, really. But it gets a little bit heavier here, I think. A jellyfish. Oh, a moment of calm before. Oh, it's beautiful. Those drums were insanely good. They were quite fast. For a slow song, they were really nicely placed in that I could never imagine drums played that fast for a song like this before I listened to Sleep Token or before I listened to a lot of different music over the years. More of my earlier years, perhaps. But this is, oh, it fits really nicely as well. That detail at the start, but it just repeats a bit more. Just stunning. Stunning. I really love hearing their music at the moment, and it's a shame that it's so dark and deep and sad, but at the same time it's really relatable, and I'm sure it's relatable to a ton of people. That's why they have a lot of fans that appreciate their music and really do listen to their music. It's so hard hitting, and it really captures those emotions that you go through. So many different emotions with the stages of grief or toxic relationships, and that is it's so well done. It's so well done. They really, they're so creative in how they do it. There's so much thought that has gone into the entire making of their library, and I really appreciate that. I'm so happy that I give everything a chance, but I'm so happy that I'm one of those people that gives things a chance, and it does sometimes make me a bit sad that some people just don't want to listen to them, but you know, that's their loss, and that's they're missing out on, each their own, right? But you feel a sense of enlightenment and just satisfied with every listen, I would say. Anyway, I'll be back with more tomorrow on Patreon or next week on YouTube. Thank you so very much. I appreciate all of you. Thank you to anyone who is on Patreon. For as little as £1, you can join the supporters, which also means a thank you note right here. A little shout out to everyone. We also have premium and VIP tiers, but we also have free tiers. So if you want to join as a free member, you can still look at the content that we've got on there. And absolutely no one has to spend a penny. So thank you, regardless of what kind of support you provide. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being here right now. That is already a bonus. Thank you so much. I will see you for the next one soon. From myself and Paul, the girl cat. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.